Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. Well, so far this year it's been a lot easier than last year. Last year I had to sweep 5 feet off of these. 3 feet, and then the next storm was 2 feet. And that was a lot of work. Almost as much work as doing this one-handed, which doesn't feel very good on the neck. But that's usually the kind of snow that we get here. When it gets really cold, it doesn't rain. And it's supposed to be 16 tonight and down in the mid to upper teens the rest of the week, and then next week in the low 20s to mid 20s. And so whatever does come through spits snow at us, but it usually isn't too much. Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. That looked like fun. And he's off. Well, it looks like it might slip off, but then the clouds could clear off and it'll freeze again. I just did this yesterday. Well, I think this is going to break. It's supposed to snow till 1 o'clock, but I see blue sky over there. It's about 9 in the morning right now. And it's supposed to do this on and off all week. It did it yesterday. And then the sun came out and it melted off. And see what happens today. Have a blessed day, folks. Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. Well, I think the chickens need light too, so get their panels cleared for them. I already got most of the ones for the house cleared. Looks like we've got the bracing, the strongbacks that we put over this in a bow. The 2x4 going across the top is arced, and it stretches that wire tight, keeps it tight. You would actually have to break the 2x4 under compression in order for the wire to sag now. And then when the upper roof slides down, last year it was sliding down 3 feet at a time, and hitting here, it's not going to break now. And that's a good thing. Makes for happy dry chickens. Well, second day in a row we've been clearing snow off the panels, but enough sunlight throughout the day to get a good charge on everything. Okay, I'll get to work. Have a blessed day. Oh, here we go again. I was just heading to town too. Greetings, family, friends, and survivors. Well, this is the 4th snow now this year. And other than having to clean off the solar panels, it hasn't been too bad. In fact, even though this is the fourth snow in the last 30 days, we've only run the generator 3 times. And 2 of those times, by the end of the day, I didn't need to because it was more than enough sun. So it's supposed to keep snowing through the day. Was this Friday? And tomorrow, and then Sunday, and then warm up on Monday and Tuesday. So I'll probably light off the generator. Beautiful up there. What do you think, Gibbs? The batteries are at 83%. And the generator is switched over to the house now, and now it's going to start charging the batteries. And it just doesn't take very long. It just goes up to about 82 amps. I have the inverter charger set at 80%. And it backs off, I remember, because you down to about 82. Well, an update on the new solar increase. We've only run the generator that we actually needed to run it 1.5 times in the last 30 days. Oh, I'd say it's an honest 6 inches, 6 1/4 maybe. Won't be too bad getting the panels clean, but I think I want to wait till it's done snowing this time. All right, have a blessed day. Well, it looks like the transmit receive antenna is clear, and it's a clear shot to the mountain. You can see that tower up there in the background is quite snowy, so the defrosters will have been trying to keep up with it, but as soon as sun hits the tower up there, the snow will melt off, the system will reset, and then we'll have internet again. Snow snapped the top out of that last year. Sure pretty this morning. It's a good spot for you. Isn't that beautiful? I sure love it here. It's alright, Gibbs. It's just Mike. It's okay. Let's go, Shade. Oh, that's brutal on the hands. That's the worst part about cameras. Good morning, Mike. Well, that should be plenty clear enough to finish off the charge today. That's plenty of sun for that. There's no need to go clean off the other solar array. And that's one good reason to move that array. Talked about doing that next year. It was mounted there temporarily. It's not the right angle, it's not true south, and very difficult to get the snow off. But that's okay. We've only had to run the generator 3 days now on the last 30. And I really only needed it 2 of those days. I didn't know. I thought we were going to have bad weather one day, and so I ran the generator for 2 hours. And we had sun all afternoon. And we just didn't need the generator, but I didn't know. So definitely not breaking the bank. I haven't recorded how much fuel we've used this year, but last year it was $56 total for the whole year. And this year it's going to be half of that, if not less, because we have so much more solar than we did. Okay. It's starting to melt. It's melting in the trees down here, but the back of the property you could see the temperature difference just between here and there is quite a bit. Just above that, up at my neighbors, they've got a lot of snow, and they're northern exposure, so it's going to be there a while. Oops. All right. Until next time. Well, I think that's good enough. This one's going to be pretty easy to clean off. But I think I'll leave the other 2 arrays, that one and the one on the shop. Decided to run the Jenny this morning. And just this array and this array will be more than enough to finish off the absorb, even if the sun doesn't come out. Oh my. Well, happy day.